welcome to episode 399.
Yes.
Of the Dead Pixels of the Internet.
$3.99. That is the price you pay for your headphones.
You're talking about the earpods?
No, I'm not saying 300. If you pay if you pay 400 for your AirPods, then you are congratulations. You just played yourself.
This is your host Joe.
And Lauren, you could pay 2 AirPods for that one, and your Xbox is on.
Whoop! That's cool. I remember I left it on. I'm downloading the new Colossus.
Oh, okay.
For the Game Pass, because that shit's like 50 gigs.
Hold on, what game?
Wolfenstein 2.
Oh,
Shadow
okay.
of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossi.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your host, Lauren.
Yeah, but welcome back.
Welcome back. Also,
the week before Asen.
Yeah. Also, we got some good news.
Yeah.
We got accepted to another convention to cover.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Comic-Con Revolution over in the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center.
Yes.
Again, we're gonna be back there like next week
2
after.
weeks.
So it's like we were just here.
We were just here. Hello there, people.
So I think it's new. Because it wasn't there last year.
I know it was there last year.
Was it? Oh my god.
I think so.
Know.
Yeah, it's a small.
Oh yeah, it's small. It's like
it's a small con.
But it's still fairly
con.
new. Just like what was it? Heroes and Villains Con, the other one that happened in the Navy Pier.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, there's like more cons happening in Chicago now. That's so weird.
Exactly. We'd like to thank Comic-Con Revolution for
accepting us.
And cover the.
We got the clout, bro.
Yeah, we are lit. It's lit. Just like Trevor
lit.
Scott.
It's funny to me because when you send me that, I was like, what? This is happening? CCR. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's try it. Let's just try. I mean, you never know what I did. You're like, oh, you can see it for us within 36 hours. I'm like, huh, that was a funny response. Cause usually they're like, we'll review it. We'll let you know never.
And they did.
And so I was like, that's cool. Thank you very much. And we will maybe see you there. I'll see. Mm-hmm. For me, it's a more maybe, but you more of a yes.
Most likely, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So Comic-Con Revolution. Mm-hmm. So we got that. You got Midwest, which is probably like
2 months, like a month after that.
A month after that. Then Wizard World the month after that. And then pretty much just a lull until next time. Because then it would be like the other one, Ace Comic-Con or whatever. That happens in October over at Navy Pier.
If we can get the credentials.
The rights to that. Mm-hmm. They had Chris Evans there last time. They also had Loki, remember?
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Speaking of Avengers.
Yes.
It's growing close to being the highest grossing movie in history.
Is number 2.
Well, before inflation. They always put that in there, like, because technically it would be like, what, Gone with the Wind was the most highest grossing because of inflation and all that. You know, we're just talking to now.
It's number 2, baby.
Number 2. And then it was, it's been a while since anything took down Titanic, and it finally did for fucking Titanic.
Yeah.
And I was getting tired of seeing Titanic up there, number 1.
Titanic. It's not number 1.
No, I mean, it was number 1.
Yeah, but then it was
Avatar,
which is like,
which again to me, I'm like, that shouldn't count. You guys came out like 5 times. And also, I don't know why you even got that much like hype and all that. During that time, it was like, oh, it's the most photorealistic, coolest 3D movie ever. And when I saw it, I'm like, this shit's lame. You kidding me?
This shit is a space opera.
Yeah, there were all those comparisons, like Dances with Wolves and all that stuff. Like, I guess I will say this, like, yeah, it looked cool, but that was about it. Also, Zoe Saldana's in 2 of the highest grossing movies ever.
Yes, and she's making that money.
Yeah, she's making that money. Good for her. And yeah, so it's got $2 billion within about 2 weeks, almost $1 billion a week. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Where's this guy? I want to see Avatar's at. Is it 2 or
2.7? While Avengers is at 2.2.
Okay, let's see if it updates.
Go check it out.
Yeah,
we did this here last week. Now it's like officially like, oh yeah,
it's getting close, baby.
So, yeah, because with the adjusted for inflation, number 1 would technically be Gone with the Wind, then Star Wars, then The Sound of Music. Okay. But we're not adjusting for inflation. We're talking to now, baby.
Well, but were they adjusting?
What adjusted? We'll find out right now. Are we gonna find? Let's see. Because technically, then Gone with the Wind would be $3 billion.
$3 billion.
And so it would be pretty far off. So right now, as it stands, Yeah, Avatar is almost at 3, which is 2.7, and then Avengers Endgame is at 2.2. So it'll do it.
Yeah, it will do it.
Because it was surprising when Infinity War did that. I'm like, holy crap, I got $1 billion or $2 billion already. That's crazy. The only other movie that's like, you think would have that clout would be Star Wars. Because Star Wars, you're like, yeah, of course Star Wars would have 2 billion. Force Awakens at least. So, oh my god, all the top 10, almost all of them are all the Avengers movies are on there.
Yeah.
Think about that, Jesus Christ. And also, there was this funny quote from James Cameron, probably like a couple years ago, or whatever. It's like, oh, we're gonna reach Avengers, fatigue soon, and it's just, superhero movies, guys. It's not gonna, change the world or anything like that. And
no,
it's closing your thing, James Cameron. I mean, say what you will about me, like, yeah, he's a good filmmaker and everything, but he's kind of got that arrogance on him.
He's got arrogant assholeness towards him. Yeah, granted, you made T2.
Yeah,
I enjoyed T2.
T2 was great. Also, Terminator 1. You can't forget Terminator 1.
Terminator 1 is dear to my heart because I always remember my childhood movie from all time, from Long Lines.
Yeah.
Give me your clothes, asshole.
I'll be back.
When they 3-year-old me saying that, so it's a time in my heart.
Yeah.
Also, Lemon Hamilton boob shot, so everybody enjoy that.
Also, sex scene.
The sex scene. T2, no sex scene.
Yeah. They were just like, it's just gonna be pure action.
It's just pure action. If you really break it down, you're like, okay, so why they couldn't kill T-1000 before? Okay. And how did Lemon Hamilton character Sarah Connor escape when he was pretty much going to stab her in the eye? Like, how did she escape? Did she get killed? But then, then 3 just retconned everything and completely, butchered every character.
Well, everything after 2 was kind of just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Terminator 3 was crappy. Well, not crappy. It was an entertaining watch.
It's an entertaining thing, but they made John Connor look like a puss.
Yeah.
And Salvation was like, this is not, no.
Yeah.
Then Genesis was like, no, stop it.
No, why?
Why?
Yeah, they did it too. It was like, oh, I'm living tissue on top of endoskeleton. I'm like, why would they do that? They had no reason to do that.
Yeah.
Other than to just say, oh yeah, Terminators can get old. Like, for what reason?
For what
Terminators.
Reason? They Terminators. They're not supposed to get old. So now we just making rules up like, oh yeah, now he's getting old.
Yeah. I mean, they had a good, what do you call it?
First 2 runs.
Yeah, first 2 runs. I was
but
yeah, James, because like they did the thing where it's like every time there's a new like #1 opening weekend, I think some artist would or something would draw like oh, here's the mantle, we're giving it off to you. Like, and then Avengers won that. It beat Avatar, and then every other thing before that, like Star Wars won. Okay, cool. Avengers is giving the trophy to them. But when Avengers beat Avatar, James Cameron did not give the okay for Avatar to give them the thing, which I'm like, god damn, James Cameron, what the fuck. Also, speaking of which, of those things, they got the new Disney schedule coming out for the next 20 or something years. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Also, expect every 2
years
Star Wars movie.
Because I think they're done with the spin-off stuff like that. Woo. So since they have Fox now, they're saying like Avatar coming out this time. I'm like, I don't know about that. Whoop. Oh yeah, they also have a new Kingsman. Here it is, 2019. So they got Tolkien, not out yet.
Okay.
The Aladdin movie gonna be out at the end of the month.
Dark Phoenix.
Toy Story 4.
Okay.
Stuber. I did not know that was Fox.
Who's Stuber?
Remember that one, the Batista movie?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna put that under your Disney? Okay, sure.
Okay, sure.
You can do that. Lion King again. The Art of Dancing in the Rain. Don't know what that is. Ready or Not. Here we come. Don't know what that is.
I think I saw the trailer for that one time.
Ford versus Ferrari. I don't even.
Okay.
Maleficent, the other live-action Disney movie.
Okay, so is it Angelina Jolie in that one or no?
She has to, because that last movie made so much money. Frozen 2.
Of course. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
And
Spies in Disguises.
Okay.
Okay, cool. 2020. We're in the 2020 realm right now.
Yeah.
Underwatch, the sequel to Overwatch. I don't know what the hell this is. Untitled Kingsman movie. So they're chugging along with the Kingsman, but it's like
Yeah, but the part 2 kind of leave you with
Yeah, I know. Like, does it really need to have a part 3? I guess. Mulan. So they're doing
Mulan, the live action. Yeah, I remember that. New Mutants.
April 3rd, 2020.
Untitled Marvel movie.
So yeah, we're not getting one until May 1st.
Allegedly.
Whatever it is. Artemis Fowl, don't care about Artemis Fowl. Another Pixar one. Okay, cool. Free Guy, which I saw like the at least description of. It's Ryan Reynolds. He's in like in a video game. He's an NPC that comes to like gains sentience, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm an NPC," and then you're in a video game. Which I'm like, that's a good idea. We'll see how that works out, because Ryan Reynolds, at least he can do something cool. Then the Bob's Burgers movie, which I'm like 2020, huh?
And no.
You're not really a fan of Bob's Burgers?
Nope.
Okay.
Jungle Cruise, the Rock movie, the remake.
Oh yeah.
He's in it. The one and only.
The one only Ivan. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of these are like the untitled movies.
Untitled Marvel movie.
They're remaking West Side Story.
Okay, cool. they do have the balls to do that because they okay.
Okay, now there's also a Cruella movie, meaning that they're making 101 Dalmatians again.
Okay.
But about Cruella, like, do you really need to sympathize with the villain? I don't know. To me, that's always weird. Like, or have
Magnificent. There you go.
Magnificent. And more Untitled Marvel.
For 2021.
Indiana Jones is gonna come out
again.
In 2021 again. Another Disney live action, still not known. It's like they're after that, it's just like, oh yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. It's all just dust in the wind at this point.
Avatar is supposed to come out in 2023.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But I don't think they need to come out with that one again.
They probably will, because guess what? Disney wants money.
Yeah,
they want to own everything.
They must. They have alone. They have like what billion? At least like 10 billions worth of like just in the
assets.
Just in Marvel alone, you know, just drawing all that money. So they must be like, give it all to me. It's like this does put a smile to my face. Oh man,
so, walking away with money bags.
Speaking of which, also. More Wendy's
is bringing back
the spicy nuggets.
Yeah, the Spicy Boys is back in town, baby.
That's so funny to me. Which I'm like, I think it was just what Chance the Rapper was saying.
Yeah, it's like, yo, bring back the spicy nuggets in layman's terms.
Yeah, and then Wendy's like, you know what? If this gets 1 million retweets, we'll bring back the spicy nuggets. And then they got way more than it needed.
Yeah,
people are like, yeah, bring back spicy nuggets, bring back, and then. Thanks to the Chance, we got spicy nuggets.
Yes.
Have you seen this thing online where people are like doing the fast food tier list?
Yes, I've seen it, and I kind of like have you seen the tier list in general? Everyone's making tier lists because
it's the new hot meme, which I'm like sometimes they're funny, like that's pretty cool,
and sometimes it's kind of like just a troll move.
Yeah,
just like you just trolling.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I got my own tier list going. It's like, I want to see what I can do with...
Alright, and what your tier list is?
I know I'll put at least, like... Wendy's, I will say, like, S or A tier. Just because I'm balancing with, like... the
menu?
Your cost and how good it is. And what you offered. So I will say, like... okay, well, McDonald's is definitely out there with A. Because you know what you're going to get when you get over
there. I say B.
The money you get from there.
Okay, let's think of all the restaurants, okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Guess what? I already did it, baby.
Oh, you already did it. Nice. Let me see if I disagree with you.
A picture will pop up soon. But, yeah, because I think... So, the person who kind of started it, I mean, I don't know if you can give him credit, but it was iDubbbz. He was the one who did it first. And people kind of started listening like, oh my god, you made such a weird choice, because he put like, Five Guys up there and S tier, which I'm like, I can see that. And he didn't like certain things. I'll tell you right now, my only F tier out of all this would probably be
Panda.
It's Panda Express, which I'm like, I don't
tier.
like Panda Express. It's just, it costs too much for what little food you get. And then again, I have not been there in quite some time.
Yeah, and Dairy Queen.
Really?
Queen.
I don't like Dairy Queen.
Wow.
It's just like, it's ice cream. Well, it is. It's not just ice cream.
They have other stuff.
They have other stuff, but it's...
Okay, your S tier. Okay, Wendy's, I agree. Chipotle, no.
Chipotle. Hey, I love Chipotle.
No, Chipotle. Five Guys, hell no.
For the amount of food that you get, I would say so.
No, the price is really for
a
small
price is
no.
Yes, you get
that's
a lot.
not no.
Well, you get a lot for the price actually.
No,
because you you pay like $12-15, but then you get like a really big burger with all those fries. I think you do.
You can go. You can trust me. You can go. So Popeyes, yes.
Yes, I believe that's S tier because they have the best tasting.
Also, they have a spicy chicken sandwich now.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
No, I have not.
It is really good.
So they have the best. At least chicken is like, wow, this is pretty good chicken. And they give you tenders too.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, the flavor too is like, that's good. And also the price, which is.
I think you're trolling on the first A.
What do you mean, Arby's? I love Arby's. I had Arby's like a couple of days ago. I'm like, I love the selection of meats they have here. I know you don't like them, but for me, I'm like, Arby's is great.
This is just fucking trolling. White Castle,
Hey, this is... No, I'm not trolling them because this is personal taste and experience and all that stuff.
Okay. Burger King?
I love Burger King. Are you crazy? It's like, both of me, Burger King and McDonald's are kind of the same. The
Taco Bell? Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, man. It's fucking great.
Oh my god. McDonald's, okay,
hey,
respect.
You see it to my point of view. I'm a guy that loves food, you know?
Here you go. You put fucking Panera Bread a B.
B's good. Where's that in your list of things?
Okay, so it will go be in trash tier for me.
Oh, you're going with trash tier?
Trash tier. Okay, Chipotle, Arby's, fucking Quiznos, because Quiznos doesn't exist no more, and Mike's and Jersey Mike's, because Jersey Mike's just seem disgusting. Oh yeah, and also Boston Garden, because Boston Garden is overpriced and very dry chicken. Alright, for D, I will have fucking Dunkin' Donuts, because that's just trash.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts to me is like, it's good. I don't put it anywhere because like you just go there, you get a bagel or a donut, whatever. You don't really sit
Jimmy
there
John's.
Jimmy John's. I like Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's is trash.
Jesus Christ.
For C, Krispy Kremes. The donuts is higher than Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Let's see. The KFC. Yeah. Taco Bell. El Pollo Loco.
There's not a lot of it,
and
but every
White
time
Castle.
Every time I eat Pollo Loco, it's like that's good chicken.
For B, I never had Raising Cane's, but I heard they were really good.
Good.
Oh yeah, chicken. I forgot. And for trash tier, for D, sorry, I forgot to put D. It's Steak and Shake. That shit's overrated.
Wow,
it's overrated as fuck. For B, I would put. No, for C, I put fucking Five Guys. I'm trying to think of the restaurants too. Oh yeah, like here for S. So for S tier,
I put like in the bottom. Like I've never been to any of these. Like what do you call it? Jack in the Box.
Oh, scroll down.
This is a screenshot. I can't scroll down.
I'm sorry. Oh, damn. So okay, you never been to Chick-fil-A?
No, I have not.
We need to go to a Chick-fil-A.
Where is a Chick-fil-A around here?
There's Chick-fil-A right by my job.
No, they're very racist?
No, they're not racist.
I know, it's just like the whole
Chick-fil-A
thing.
Chick-fil-A is really good. Checkers is decent. I say Checkers like a good B to an A. Annie Ants, you went to the mall. You had the pretzels.
Yeah, I'll say like a D for me.
That's like a D or C. Like A&W is overrated as fuck. So they're not overrated. They just useless. Cinnabon, that's fucking like B to A guard tier. The Cinnabons is so good.
Yeah, that is good.
That is good. Don't get me wrong. Hardee's, I had Hardee's. Hardee's is like
isn't that technically Carl's Jr.?
Yeah, Hardee's, Carl's Jr. is the same thing. I mean, so it's like B to C.
I've only been there probably once in my lifetime, and I'll give them I'll give it a C because I don't see.
You never had In-N-Out Burger?
I've never been to In-N-Out. When I was at that Los Angeles at one time, yeah, I didn't eat there, so I cannot rate it.
In-N-Out, I have to say a high B to it. I'd say a high B. It cannot be an A. It's
so what
like
about
high B.
What about Subway? What's your tier for Subway?
Subway's a B.
Yeah, that's
Subway improved.
Yeah, but I wish they'd bring back the $5 footlongs. Yeah, they're not doing that for a long time.
Burger King, you have to say, is like a low B to a C because I just don't eat Burger King that much. And one thing I did have, like the chicken sandwiches could be good because when they had the 2 for $5 deal, that was amazing. And then when they had a spicy chicken sandwich, it was like burnt all the time. So I'm like, okay, it's not that spicy and just not that good. I'm like. And just your list. Is there more restaurants there
other than this?
Yeah,
I don't know any other versions. Like I saw the other ones with all the restaurants and stuff. Like I don't see any other lists.
So not even Red Lobster. No fucking.
I don't eat at Red Lobster. So I can't even put that on there anyways. Or Olive Garden or anything.
Olive Garden. It had to be S tier.
I like You know what? I put A tier halal guys. I eat there quite a bit, and they have some pretty decent.
Okay, I never had it, but okay. When you're trying to think,
there's Jollibees, but nah.
Jollibees, where you put Jollibees?
I'll put it at a B.
Wow.
I know I'm supposed to be like it. Put it an S because I'm Filipino, but it's like they have good food, but it's a weird mix of spaghetti and burgers. I don't like that idea.
Okay, what about
there's also, what do you call it? Wingstop.
Wingstop and B-dubs.
Wingstop and B-dubs. B-dubs, I would say more of a B to A.
Mm-hmm. And Wingstop?
Wingstop, I'll put it at a C just because they're kind of overpriced.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think any other.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some of those things are kind of like, oh yeah, they're kind of fast food. But like, I don't know, you don't see them a lot anymore. Stuff that's not, you know.
Oh, what about Little Caesars? Pizzas. I forgot. There's not even pizzas here. No pizza places here.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay. How about? Okay. Let me name Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. I'll put at a B. We'll put it at a B.
Yeah, for the price.
For the price.
And the pizzas always be hot and ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Domino's.
Domino's. I'll put at least an A because they improve the taste. And
the crust is better, but it's like the pizza itself. I just no.
No, you don't like that. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
I don't eat there that much anyway, so I'm gonna just put it at a C.
Yeah, Pizza Hut, I don't really eat that much. Yeah, I say I have to say C. They did like with the pasta stuff, pretty nice taste, but other than that,
yeah, not really.
I'm trying to think. What?
I know that's the second thing. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Think of all the restaurants I could think of. Oh, okay, Sarpino's.
Sarpino's. I don't eat there that much, or Sbarro's either.
Oh. I think Sarpino's have to say like a good B to A because of the price.
Are we talking about like local stuff too? Because
we can add local.
Kuma's, I would put S tier.
Okay, S tier for Kuma's. Okay,
and if it was still around the counter,
say A.
A tier. Yeah.
Fucking
hot dogs was S tier.
The God tier. Just regardless God tier.
Triple S.
What about the that sausage place that I took? We went.
The hot G dogs. I put that at a high A, low S.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's trying its thing, but there ain't no hot dogs.
What about that? You ever tried that honey
butter chicken?
I
put that at an A. I like the taste of it. It's really good.
Let's see what else locally you can think of.
Locally, Jesus.
What about that wings around the world you went to?
I've never went to wings.
Oh, I thought we.
No, no.
I know we was wanting to, but it was super far away.
Joy's, I put like at an A.
Yeah, Joy's. How about Harold's?
Harold's Chicken, I put that at an A. Also.
I say depend on your location.
Yeah.
Okay, our location, pretty wash. Southside location and downtown location, top tiers.
Is that the one where you got the hot spicy one? The Nashville hot?
No. I didn't went to Harold's. I went to the Carolina Roost.
No, where'd you put that? I put that at least an A too.
I put that at a high A, close to a low S tier because their chicken is really good. Also, their macaroni is fire. Their macaroni is really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too. Like, it's really hard to put every single thing, and that's just locally what we.
I'm trying to think of other local restaurants like Joey's. I put like a high A to a S because Joey's menu is pretty long.
Yeah, there's no like official like fast food Chinese food place other than Panda Express, which I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Panda Express is like, what's that commercial said? Like BuzzFeed said, "Oh, Panda Express is just termination for white people, Chinese food for white people." And then Panda Express did another video of pretty much using that like sound clip, and they had this Asian guys like for him and that. Saying it's a butchering Chinese food for white people hurts my heart because every menu I made so thickly for my country and doesn't. So I'm like, okay, cool story, bro, but
we did need that.
We did not need this like journey to the past.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yo, man, you hurt my feelings.
So yeah, but you put Popeyes in the S.
I put Popeyes S because Popeyes. Popeyes improved. Only thing I don't like about Popeyes now.
It's a service.
No, well, it go depending which service you go to. Every Popeyes run differently now.
Yeah,
it's like almost like a 7-Eleven because 7-Eleven fucking trash.
We'll put that in the
trash.
What do you call it? Where does Yu-Gi-Oh send his people?
In the shadow realm.
Yeah, we'll put them in the shadow realm.
Yeah, like
someone goes to the shadow realm.
Like let's see. Just trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know anything else that's like good stuff around here. Everything else, you just be like, oh, one weird restaurant that's on like Milwaukee and Western.
Oh, talk about fucking okay, what about Bocce's?
Bocce's or Portillo's.
Okay, what are your thoughts about
Portillo's? I'll put a good high B, low A.
Yeah, high B, low A, and it's overrated as fuck.
Wow.
No, for real. Portillo's. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious.
Oh, Culver's.
Oh yeah, Culver's. You didn't have.
I know. That's weird, huh? I'll put it A. I like their burgers.
Burgers.
Robin's Red Robin's. Yum.
I have to say it's like a
B.
B.
It's a B.
B for burger.
The fries is you get at least your fill of fries.
Yep, you do.
Anyways, Buffalo Joe's.
Fucking D.
D, you don't like it? I'll put at least a B for me.
I don't get me wrong. It's C, but I don't like it's a cash stop only.
Oh yeah, that's true. If anything, I'll put it down to like a C to me also.
Yeah, a C to a high D. Because like, yo, I don't feel like carrying cash.
Yeah.
And then like carrying cash, and next like the prices sometimes be like inflation as fuck. You'd be like, what the no. No. No.
Anyway, so yeah. What were you saying about no.
Alright. What are you saying about what?
I don't even remember. Yeah, we're just talking about fast food now, which is it's a very like, universal thing. People like fast food and like, oh yeah, it's just whatever. Alright. Let's move on then, shall we? So Sonic. Let's talk about Sonic again.
Yeah.
So
they changed the Sonic.
They're making him look more.
They try and make Sonic great again.
That's the thing. You can tell by the movie it's not going to be great. By changing Sonic, I don't think you're going to make it any better. It could just be...
No, the trailer was horrible.
Yeah, Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the funniest ideas. Like, they're going to put Gangster's Paradise for Sonic.
Yeah, for Sonic. Really?
Cool. But yeah, throughout all the backlash and all the, all the complaints, all that, they were like, okay, we'll just take it. We'll put your ideas in consideration, and it'll make Sonic basically a bit more cartoony and all that stuff. Because the way he looks now, he just looks fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's like a human.
He's like a little human with little teeth.
Yeah, and the fact that they, showed it like his weird looking legs and all that stuff, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, well, I just got a message from one of my friends.
Yeah, go on.
It's the soap bubble next week, Saturday, from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
I can't do that. Well, I think
my friend's a DJ there, so he's on DJ. Like
Speaking of Asen, it's next week.
Yep. Are we gonna record an episode next week?
I don't think so.
No.
And we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, it's gonna be
because it's gonna be a goddamn rush to the finish for all of us. I'm also gonna buy some what do you call it? Clothespins? Not clothespins. What are those things called? Safety pins. So we can get. Because what we did last week was we stopped by a bunch of places. And we finished some of your things for Asen.
Yep.
We went to Half Price Books again.
Yep.
It was fun. It's just like, hey, Half Price Books still here.
Yep. It's good.
But yeah, I'll get you some safety pins because I know you got a larger shirt than usual to close off this part right here. I'm going to get that soon. Also, I still need to get like my food ready for that.
Yeah.
For that day, for 3 days. I used to overpack with food, but now I'm like, I'm gonna give it just just enough to make me get through the day. Because I'll go back in, just get a water jug, drink that. Anyways,
yeah.
Sonic, is it gonna be good? I don't think so. I don't even know anymore. I know I'll just still watch just to laugh at it and all that stuff, but it's okay.
You're like no, just like you just gonna say no.
No. Bloodstain's gonna come out in June apparently. You see the trailer for that one?
Yeah, I didn't see the trailer.
There's a new trailer saying like, because a lot of people were complaining apparently about how it looked. It's like, oh, it's not as poppy as any other things. And the creator himself did a whole what is a man thing. He threw down his goblet and is like, you know what? All right, fine. They changed it around, and they put the official release date in June.
Okay.
June 18th. Which I'm like, hopefully you guys come out there in a time because it's been almost. When was the last time when we were talking about like the tier rewards for Patreon or not Patreon or for Kickstarter?
Yeah.
We talked about 2016 or 7 or 15?
15, yeah, sometime.
So 4 years ago, Jesus, that's been a long time since this game's been in development.
Yeah.
It's almost like I don't know.
It's been a while.
So I know you already have it anyways. Technically, you already own it.
So once it comes out,
you can do a let's play. You can do a let's play that. You did it for Symphony of the Night already.
Yeah, probably so. Maybe for Halloween. for October.
Yeah, you did that with the Redux, right? Not the Redux or.
I did
Belmont's
Belmont's part. Yes, I did.
Besides Symphony of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. I still never got that 200.1% of the map discovered.
You had to search. And
I
find
did,
everything.
but it's like, how
do you look? So do you unlock the secretness of like each and every
I'm pretty sure I did.
No. Okay, so in the clock tower, there's a little thing that you have to hit.
A little thing. Okay, that helps.
Okay, so once you enter like the second part of the clock tower before you jump all the way up, there's a little gear that you have to hit, and there's a little gate right there. So you have to hit it to a certain point for it to reach open.
That's very, very specific.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. Symphony of the Night. I remember playing that a while back, and I still think like it holds up pretty well.
Oh yeah,
still does hold up because a lot of games tend to just copy that game and. It's a formula that works. Every time a new game that's like a very Metroidvania-esque, they're always like,
"Oh, it just works."
It's you know, if you liked Symphony of the Night, you'll like this game. Like, I wonder why. They always do the same thing. I'm like, oh, can't go there yet. Maybe I'll get a power to go there later. And so it just comes every time. Like I have to say it to myself, like, oh, guess I'll just keep going until I get to a port where I get the power for this and go back.
Yep.
But anyways, let's move on then, shall we? So. The new game I bought and played, Far Cry New Dawn.
Boy.
Is it good? I'll say this though.
You bought it.
If I bought it full price for $40, I would be like, damn.
How much you paid for it?
I paid almost no money for it. So
okay, I got you. I know what you did.
I legally don't know. Back in those old school days. We were talking about like bootlegs and all that stuff back then too with the Dreamcast. I remember back, even like the latest I saw it was like the 360 days. I saw people still had downloaded like games on like DVD drives and still could play it. I was like, that's pretty cool and all, but damn.
Yeah, like I know people modded the original Xbox and they got like all these.
You mean 360
games.
Or the?
No, the OG Xbox.
And
they used to get like all the like all the games and stuff.
Yeah, that is true. Because I remember I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at the airport. And there were scenes in there where you shoot out in an airport.
Yep.
And I was like, this is kind of funny.
Not really, but...
In a weird sense, yes. But yeah. Anyways, New Dawn. So this is like in that same vein of like Blood Dragon, Primal, or like... yeah, it's just in that row. Like, it's just not really a full game, but you know.
They released it as a full game.
It's a full game. So yeah, this takes place. This is actually a direct sequel now because Blood Dragon wasn't a direct sequel to Part 3, and Primal was not a direct sequel to Part 4. But this one is a direct sequel to Part 5. And if you like Part 5 or not, you at least could say like that was a game that I could play. You know, it was fun for that bit. They added some cool stuff. I do enjoy just like very mindless violence and all that stuff. Just like, oh, I'm a cool guy with a bow. Boom, take out the entire thing with no problems at all. And I remember how cool it was, like, oh, you don't have to go to any towers inside, you know, Part 5. I like that.
Okay.
They still don't need to go any towers in this one, so that's cool. They added a couple of new things. At least you can now tell what tier an enemy or an animal is, because usually you'd be like, oh, here's a deer. It's like, you know, level 2. You can't. It'll be hard to kill if you have only level 1 weapons, and then.
Or unless you kill it with a lot of dumping ammo.
Yeah, right. So they make it like, oh, it's post-apocalyptic now. I'm like, this ain't post-apocalyptic. Are you crazy? It's basically just like, I would have expected more Mad Max. Like, oh, everything's gonna be kind of desolate and all that stuff. No, everything's still full of life. You know, the wildlife still running through. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, spoiler alert, a nuclear bomb did go off in Part 5.
Yep.
In one section, but everything else is fine. Just some cars are just in the ground with neon paint on them. I'm like, this is your idea of post-apocalyptic?
Yes.
This is like, okay. You know?
Like, whatever.
It's just a weird look, like, I don't know why we went like that mode, but that's cool anyways. Am I having fun playing it? Yeah, of course. It's like, it's very mindless, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, just go here, use the guns, and they die. That's the
gist of it.
The gist of it right there.
They die, they fall and kill, like,
You know what? I also found that's a weird thing to know. Like, I don't know if you know who Paul F. Tompkins is.
Yeah, I know who Paul F. Tompkins is.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in like a couple of podcasts and all that stuff, especially in the Earwolf, County Bang Bang scene. But they released a new, well, they didn't release a new podcast. So they've been making a podcast called Freedom, which is just him, Scott Aukerman, and some other lady. They just do it and they just talk, kind of like how we do right now. And they just also at the end they do little types of like improv games, and all stuff. It's really funny. I suggest that's my podcast recommendation of the week. If you don't know,
well, you bringing that back, I see.
I know we didn't do it last week because I don't know.
So what's it about?
It's just like I said. It's the three of them. They're comedians, so they do a lot of jokes,
skits
and stuff like that. And like I said, they do improv games, which I really enjoy because they're like everyone has to, you know,
quick thinking,
could do a scenario and all that stuff, and then you do jokes in that thing. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And they're really funny. But to find out that Paul F. Tompkins plays video games to me is really weird because he does not exude that type of thing, because generally he'll just say like something like, oh yeah, so I was playing, you know, Far Cry whatever. I was just like, well, he plays Far Cry, that's weird. You think he's expecting to play like kind of simpler games, but he plays like the weird violent games. So anyways, that's a weird thing to put out there for that, but it's cool. So it makes him more like human. You know,
more human than human.
Yeah, right.
More human than human.
So Far Cry New Dawn, do not get it for $40. I'll say that right now. If you get it for me at the price of free, then yeah, cool, go get it. But
not for the price of $40.
Not for the price of $40. Even then, I got less than that because I got it during the sale when I was 20. Then I still got that for extra money. You know, what I already had left over. So win-win in my situation. Human? I also recently just finished only Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 2.
And your thoughts?
So that's the first time I ever finished, you know, a Resident Evil classic Resident Evil game. Even though they updated the mechanics and the cameras and all that stuff. And say what you will. Is it a new game? It's up to you to decide. I say
yes.
Yes, it's a new game.
This is New Game Plus territory, son. So
yeah, and then to find out that you should play it at least 3 more times.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing. Like, damn, it took me like probably 8 hours to finish the Leon's campaign, which is like a decent amount, and you can feel like, yes, that was fun. And then when you get like, oh, you can do Claire's part now, like, huh, okay, because I thought it was you do different stuff.
No, see, that's an original OG one.
That's what I thought.
That's the original Resident Evil. You can, like, there's different scenarios. If anyone who did not play the new Resident Evil game, you know, the Claire part, Class B, you just start where Claire takes place at. So she's like, quote unquote, in the other side. When you see, like, while you, Leon, was trying to, like,
you're talking about Claire B or Claire A?
B. Claire B.
Because Claire A takes place also inside the. It's kind of the.
No,
Leon's
so Claire,
part.
Yeah, it's just the same thing. So A is the like scenario, you do all this stuff. B is pretty much you play on the opposite end what the other character was doing, quote unquote, supposedly.
Yeah. So that to me was also weird because I thought like, oh, I'm gonna play Claire's part because you see her like kind of run off after the car crash. So like, oh, I'm gonna do that part. No, I was like, I'm doing Leon's part now. That's weird.
And then you was at like, oh, I'm at the chain that I made to the police station.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, it's the same guy. You know, it's in the same station. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'm more used to it now because in the beginning, it was to me, I was like, holy crap, this is all new. But playing it again the second time, I'm like, okay, I go here, pick up the knife here, go to this thing.
Yeah, you remember everything. Like, okay, cool, cool.
It's a lot easier that way. But still, good game though, man.
Yeah, I told you.
It's a class on its own.
Now, if you play like the old Resident Evil, like the old OG Resident Evil 2, completely different game.
Yeah.
Because then you be like, oh, it's fixed camera angles. Also be like, the fuck? Oh, because it's like...
Also, I think you need ink ribbons to save.
Oh, yeah, you do.
This one, you only had like
no,
this one you can save as much as you want.
You can save much wrong, but if you play on the on professional mode, there's ink ribbons.
Yeah.
So
also no auto saves.
Yep.
Because I remember a point where I'm like, oh shit, I died, and I did go all the way back to my last save. Like damn. But luckily enough, one time I was like, oh shit, did I save? And it took me back to a checkpoint. I'm like, oh, okay, that's easy. Yeah. I know back then it would have been like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
I gotta do this again. I did pretty good with ammo management and item management during this time too. I'm just like, all right, gotta make sure I get that. The thing is, I just didn't get the last key, the heart key, and got all the stuff that's in the heart behind the heart doors.
Oh, you don't.
I don't know where that is. I'm like,
you don't get the heart key.
You don't?
No, Leon Park don't get the heart key. Claire's get the heart key.
Okay, that makes sense then. That's what I thought. I'm like, damn, when do I get the heart key? Because there's like so many things that didn't open. Huh.
Yeah, so certain characters going to go to certain different scenarios. So Claire gets the heart key. Leon
gets every other key.
They both get. There's certain keys. I think like the Clover key that Claire don't get. It's one of the keys like Club or Clover. It's one of those keys that she doesn't get. And Leon gets, and Leon don't get the heart key, but he gets every other key. And there's an extra key that you can get, but it's not really necessary to advance the story.
That's what I thought. I'm like, hey, I want to see what's in those things. So I finished it, got to the end, had that standoff with Mr. X, aka Tyrant.
And he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good mechanic to add in the game. Like he just added there. He was like, "Fuck me, god damn it!" And you just walk around him and all that stuff.
How you like the Toxic Avenger? The Toxic Avengers. The plant zombies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those were the worst. Especially when I was inside the sewer. That was like, this is the worst.
Oh,
part.
The peasants.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, what the? Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you guys.
Those were the worst. But you can say like it's pretty much kind of close to what happened inside the original Resident Evil 2. You go into certain parts and get like electronic parts and all that stuff, and you gotta do all that stuff. I think so.
Somewhat.
This is the first time, the first time I played it, and I really enjoyed the hell out of it. Will I play Claire's part? Maybe, yeah, because I kind of want to see where this one goes.
Yeah, you should.
Then also Leon B and Claire B. So we'll see where that comes out. Also, who designs these worlds? Who's like, oh, we're gonna get to this place. Oh, it's only locked from the other side. I'm like, who did that?
Like, who did this?
Also, like,
you need a certain key that's like on the other side.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, actually the police department is actually from it used to be a museum.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's like so like, what the fuck? Who designed this police station?
Yeah, seriously, like, oh, we gotta go downstairs. You gotta get 3 emblems. Why? I feel like there's a skit in there somewhere. Someone who's better.
Yeah, someone did that skit before.
Oh yeah. It's like, how are you gonna go through this world when you gotta get a diamond key somewhere in this station? Come on now. Anyways, that's my funny joke for today.
Oh, funny jokes.
Let's see what we got here. Last thing that we should talk about.
A whole pizza.
A whole pizza. No, but if you know this already, if you're in a anime community, which is One Punch Man came back, and so did Attack on Titans.
Yep. Apparently.
Attack on Teen Titans.
Yep.
So there's a lot of complaints going on about
both.
Well, less about one. The thing is, you can't complain about Attack on Titan because there's basically no one complaining about. No one's watching that one anymore. I know it's a big dig on it, but prove me wrong. There's barely anyone talking about the new Attack on Titan, especially like season. Okay, so
season 3.
This is season 3, part 2.
Okay.
Season 3 came out like last year around this time, and I was fucking like, this is the worst. There were so many moments there. I'm just like, are you fucking serious with this shit?
This is garbage. This is garbage.
I was like, this used to be fun. I remember the first season was that shit was like everyone was talking about that. And then they took forever for the second season to come out. And then when I saw the second, I was like, it's still good, but my god, did it just the fandom and the hype for this dying down.
Dead.
Yeah,
the dream
people
is
were kind of just barely talking about that. And when season 3, I was just like, okay, this is pretty bad. And watching it now, I'm like, oh, it's okay now. And there's still stuff that's happening there. If they get to the point where they start talking about the world again and, some weird Game of Thronesy type, like, exposition, I'm like, they would lose me so quick. But One Punch Man is now, like, not animated by the same studio.
But same studio?
No, well, Madhouse made the original first one.
Oh, okay.
And it had, like, one of the top tier directors they had over there doing all the action scenes and all that.
Okay.
And now second season they like JC staff, and you can tell like they're not up to making amazing fight scenes. But then again, I'm pretty sure it does follow the manga, so there's not a lot of fighting happening yet. It's all just build up for it at this point.
Oh, so it's not like dumb action movie like first season?
First season was, yeah. There was a point in the end of the episode. It's like, oh my god, one punch.
So they actually made it to an anime almost. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
And now it's like, this is not the same.
It kind of isn't. They do reveal a lot more things, like, oh, here's more new heroes and all that stuff. Which I'm like, okay. But people are complaining now, saying like, man, the fight scenes are like this because they're basically kind of like regular fight scenes now. Where it's like they'll just show a flash of a punch, like. One frame with this, with the Hancock, second frame of just doing this, and like a big flash, and the guy's down. While in the first season they would have shown the whole punch or whatever, and people don't like that when it comes to One Punch Man, which I'm like, I don't know, man.
But look, man, I'm just a guy who like anime.
And it sucks that a lot of it, the hype really died down because it took like 4 years for this show to come out, and if it followed the same route as like. Attack on Titan, where it took like, Jesus, how long did it take? Like almost 5 to 6 years to come out, and people almost were like, oh yeah, that's right, that's out now.
Yeah, that's out now. Okay. Yeah. What's it about? And that's, like, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. This is my new friends. Yeah, so I don't like them.
But I was like, I don't know, the way I see the animation happen in this show is like, it is now basically to the same level as like, Naruto or anything like that. The type of fight scene where it's like, it looks like it's a fight scene, like that. Ooh. But they expected it to be like, super top tier, over the top.
That's what
Sakuga. That made him like stand out. Yes. Yeah. But it was more of a business decision. I'm taking this from like a
business
someone's opinion on it, which is like, yeah, because at least with One Piece or whatever or Black Clover, there's an episode for it each week, and then you can just watch it and like. Okay, that's cool, But for this, there's been anticipation, and they wanted to get out as quickly as they can before it faded away inside the memories of people.
Well, I think it already did.
What, One Punch Man or Attack on Titan?
One Punch Man and Attack on Titan.
Remember when those were the biggest things in the world? Jesus Christ.
Yep.
2016, the ASIN was full of One Punch Man, and then 2014 for ASIN was Attack on Titan. And then now you barely see them. Well, now it's My Hero. My Hero's the one that's taking the rounds.
Everybody loves the Detroit Smash, which I still don't understand. Like, oh, you watch My Hero? Nope, do not know. Only heard that one move.
You only heard that one move. So yeah, I think it's gonna be that. Well, now Marvel's gonna be the big thing.
Yeah, Marvel. Yes, everyone's gonna be like, "I love you 3000." Every YouTube comment.
Oh yeah,
about
right.
That. And I'm saying like that's like. God damn.
Every
memes.
Yeah, I know. It's like people clinging to one thing and just
one thing. Like there's a lot of different things. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Spider-Man.
Oh, what do you mean?
You see the trailer?
Oh, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Oh, but then again, if you do, it's kind of a spoiler.
Exactly. Thing. So
it sucks because like I want to talk about it, but it's like
if you didn't see on this one Endgame,
you're gonna be like, oh shit,
you'd be spoiled.
Because even Tom Holland said like. Don't watch it if you've never seen Endgame. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. And then people's just like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm just like, is this really happening? Oh,
but I have to say is, I'm curious about the direction now after
Far From Home.
After Far From Home,
yeah, because it's setting up a future where like this is gonna be possible.
Yeah,
which I'm like, but even then, like I said, like I'm already gonna see Far From Home because fucking I love Spider-Man, And it's just him now.
I have one manager say like she loves Spider-Man, but she hates the new Spider-Man.
You don't like Tom? I think he's way better than Andrew Garfield. I'll give him that much.
She loved Andrew Garfield.
What?
I was like, what? I was like, what? No. What's wrong with you?
Okay, well that's their opinion. I was gonna say like you like that. That's cool. But there was nothing that stuck out to me as him being Spider-Man. At least because he was in the middle, so there's really not much. There were moments he did have like a couple of jokes and all that, but it's like he had no personality.
No, his personality was just like he was a bro. Like he was like, oh, I'm a bro, but I'm a nerd. No, you're not. You're just a bro.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm supposed to be a nerd too. I'm like, not looking like that.
Not looking like that. Why your hair's all like so like, like I just came from a GQ shoot.
At least Tobey Maguire, you can tell like he's kind of a fucking nerd.
Yeah, like look at this fucking turbo nerd.
Yeah,
right here.
It's like
and like and Tom Holland's more like, you know,
he's a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He's just a kid.
But no, my coworker's point was like I'm getting tired. No, they keep focusing like him in high school, all this stuff. But like
that was kind of his point, though.
Yeah, that's what the origin story was. Spider-Man's all about. And then he's like, well, what about the cartoon? I said, well, he's in college, but it was like
which cartoon?
The 90s cartoon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Spider-Verse too.
No,
Spider-Verse was. Well, he's already an adult in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
In the game, he's already an adult. So, you can pick and choose. I think they just want to keep it because it's fun to have Spider-Man be a teenager because he still has a lot to learn about, like,
exactly,
being an Avenger and all that stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, Far From Home, watch that if you've only seen Endgame.
And we'll watch Endgame first. Then watch the trailer for.
That is true. Because we were thinking, like, where does this take place? Because we thought, like, is this before Endgame? Mm-hmm. Now, so, like, okay, it's after.
That's a spoiler for Endgame.
No, well, it's just after Endgame. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. No, we know it's where it takes place canonically.
Yep. Afterwards.
Because we know, like, at least we knew that Captain Marvel took place before Endgame. So
yeah. Well, it did take place after Endgame. We just don't know.
We don't know. That'd be weird.
Well, we do know, but
Captain Marvel lands in a blockbuster, takes place after Endgame. Like, whoa, yeah. They still have blockbusters in their future. Nice. All right.
They rebuilt blockbuster. Yeehaw.
That's cool. Right there.
Let's
close it out then. Anyways, shout out to Alex, Cool Bro 2000, Hollis to Alex, if I wanted to say. So yeah,
where the reception thing's gonna happen
soon. So good for him.
Few
cool
months.
Stuff. He also sent me a message a couple of days ago because he sent me like, oh, where's your address? I'm like, huh? That's a weird thing to ask. And then I realized like, oh, 2 months later, like, oh, I see why you did that.
I see what you did there.
That's kind of funny.
He kept my address because he knows better.
He can only ask for me once. I will never give it to you again.
Yeah, only once. What's his address? You lost
Mars.
It? Yeah. I'm on the moon, bitch. There you go.
What I also mention is that also Super Mega's not editing Game Grumps anymore.
Huh?
Also, I listened to Starbomb, the third album. Have you heard it?
I remember it. I remember it's coming out, but
it's already out. That's the thing.
And your thoughts?
My thoughts on it? I don't know, man. There's with Starbomb, you can like, oh, I get the joke in the first minute of the song, and then for the next 2 minutes, they kind of just
milk it.
Yeah,
and you just like,
which I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Like done.
It's really hard to do, comedy original content music, but I don't know. I can feel like this is. They say like this is possibly their last Starbomb album,
and you can say good.
I'm not good. I'm just like that's cool. I'm happy with the way if it ends like this. There are a couple songs like that's. I like the way this song goes because now they're backed up with like Tupperware Remix Party, so it sounds like an actual.
I hope Tupperware Remix Party get some royalties.
Did you hear the last one too? Cool Patrol or no?
I did.
Did you like it or not? Or?
Not really.
Wow, we used to be big fans of this Ninja Sex Party too. Yeah. I can feel it. There's some jokes where you're like, okay, I get it.
But I get it. Yeah. I get it.
I like the sound. That's the thing. Like, it sounds really good.
Yeah, the production's key. But after that, you just like
the content of it. It's like okay.
Okay.
Don't know if I'll ever hear this one ever again, but it's okay. Same thing with Starbomb. So I'm like. They did one for like an Overwatch, and you can tell like, oh, he's doing it in the style of Beastie Boys. But they didn't do that for any of the other previous things, because the other ones kind of just sound like actual songs. But this one, they're kind of ripping off like this is gonna be a Rage Against the Machine type of, parody. This one right here is gonna be a '90s, West Coast rap type of parody, and then I don't know. Is it weird that they do that? I don't know. Whatever. I only realized like, oh yeah, they released the other one like 5 years ago too. The other Starbomb album. Anyways, hey, go follow us on Facebook. Facebook.com/thedeadpixels of the internet.
Yeah.
Like our page, like Lauren's friends do.
Yeah. And Joe friends don't like him. Like his page.
Also, you got the new headband thing.
Yes, I did. That came in on Saturday.
I thought you got.
Oh no, Monday.
Was that not from the Dicks?
No. The blue one's from Dicks. This black one I got from Nike.com.
What's cool about these headbands is you can wrap it yourself, which I do like also.
Yeah, so it's like it's like a ninja headband, not ninja like the streamer.
God. You can't say ninja anymore without even saying like like
the streamer. Like no, it's just like just like a headband. And some
I'd say ninjas kind of don't they do wear headbands, but not like all the time. They wear you would say like probably like a samurai maybe.
Yeah.
Or
I guess
a sword fighter. Anyway,
but yeah, I people that say, "Oh, you working out afterwards?" Like, no, I just feel like styling.
Doing some b-ball.
Yeah,
outside of the school.
No, just styling.
Just styling. Go to our twitter.com/TDPOTI podcast. You can follow me individually at Chillman1.
Follow me individually at Broke Hanks Ground. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/DeadPixelsInternet. Yeah, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel that I'm with. It's the Skill Tree Chicago, which reminds me, had to record today.
That reminded you?
Yep, had to record today to release more Persona 5.
I thought you were doing Marvel.
That too.
Oh. Well, you gotta do a whole lot of recording today.
Yeah.
So Persona 5 you don't have on your belt. Are you still, I keep asking, do you still do Binding of Isaac, or is that now just a...
Well, I can't do Binding of Isaac if I'm prepared for Asen.
Oh.
And if I'm doing Persona 5, that's a whole recording session. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be hard to try and juggle all that stuff. Jaggle.
Go to our regular site, the deadpixelsinternet.podbean.com.
Yeah.
Our page that you can follow. It's the original page right there with all the episodes, all the way till 0.
Yeah.
So 400, I'm guessing you're gonna get a little bit after next week.
Mm-hmm. But you will get the Asen specials, like pretty much in 2 weeks.
Yeah, the interviews and
the
talk,
the thank yous, the Asen review as well. So we off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and also you'll hear the Comic-Con Revolution one too.
No,
so later. I mean not like in 2 weeks, but like afterwards.
But what do you mean afterwards? Not doing this. Not 2 weeks from.
Not 2 weeks from now. No.
No, like Comic-Con Revolution is probably like in 3 weeks from now. That's in June.
June 1st.
Yeah, that's June 1st, and we only in
May 8th.
May 8th. Or whenever this episode upload, May 9th.
May 20th?
So, just and also, you get the schedule tender is, you will get, 2 weeks in Asen. Mm-hmm. And then the following week will be a Combo Breaker review for me, because I'm going Combo Breaker.
That's not in Lyle again, or is it still in Lyle?
That is in Lyle still.
Okay.
So, pretty much so. And then after that week
is gonna be
is the week of it. Will be we're not gonna talk about anything, but then after that will be
So you're talking about the 20th.
The 20th is the 20th will be Asen week.
Yeah. And
then the 26th will be Common Breaker, and then the first week of June will be the Comic-Con Revolution review.
And then after that, we have one whole month until Anime.
And then after that week is my birthday.
Oh.
So
ain't that something?
Alright,
this has been the Dead Pixels on the Internet. Ruin the picture of the Internet since 2011.